What is the Kundalini? Kundalini is the science of the body and its connection with the universe. Now I'm going to summarize this into everything that I have learned so far, because there's a lot of science out there that deals with the Kundalini. First, I want to let you know that with a spiritual root, it would be hard for anyone to understand the Kundalini, to even accept it. Now, the Kundalini deals with the Garden of Eden, with the Adam and the Eve, and the Ark of the Covenant. The biggest secret that is hidden from mankind today. So we start with the body of Eden, which is the physical body of any living being, whether bird, dog, fish, bug, insect, man, woman. Each body is the Garden of Eden. Now, in the middle of the flesh or the body is the vertebrae or the spine. The spine is the tree of life. And on the bottom of that tree rests a serpent. The serpent represents the Kundalini rising. When this Kundalini begins to rise, it teaches balance. It teaches life, both spiritually and physically. And the job of the Kundalini is to bring to the garden the fruits of life. And in order to get the fruits of life, the Kundalini must travel through the 7 souls of Ra, or the 7 houses of the sacred, or we know them as the 7 chakras. The most important part of letting the Kundalini rise is starting at the root, learning balance from the root up. But we also have to deal with the Ark of the Covenant when allowing this Kundalini to rise. Now, the Ark of the Covenant is a place of agreement where you make choices, make bonds with life, where you write treaties with one's own soul in the universe, the do's and the don'ts, the haves and the have-nots. The Ark of the Covenant is the crown chakra, which controls most of our thoughts, most of our reasoning with ourselves and the universe and the higher selves. There is a lot of science when it concerns the Kundalini. But what I just gave is a basic breakdown of what's to be learned, because there's a lot to be learned, especially starting at the root chakra. There's lots to be learned. We need a balance that keeps us from pain, that keeps us away from diseases, that keep us away from suffering. So we have to start that at the root, because if we don't take care of the root first, then it's going to be a lot of chaos as the Kundalini rise, because we have to understand how to disperse the energy, how to go within ourselves, how to learn how to breathe, how to learn how to slow down the heart and speed it up, how to learn how to calm the mind, control the thoughts. Kundalini takes us on a journey that can't be explained other than to give you the root, or the summarized understanding that I have learned so far. Every person takes their own journey, find their own truth, and it's each person's job to disperse the truth, the findings of the journey, because we're all scholars, and it's all of our job to build